Somebody lost something.
It's mine.
That's from the meat?
What's it say?
No, I can't pronounce that.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Asiba and this is Asiba's Place. So this is going to be a 21 weeks pregnant update. Just going to talk a little bit about some of the symptoms I've experienced this week, a few changes that I've noticed, just kind of update you guys on what's been going on with me and my body this week. So I don't think I mentioned it last week, but I like to follow the What to Expect app while I'm pregnant. This is my 5th baby, and every single time I've been using that app to track the progress of the baby, kind of estimates of size and things like that, just to kind of know what's going on from week to week. It's really exciting seeing what's new, the averages of how different babies change from week to week. So according to the What to Expect app, my baby this week is the size of a banana. So 10.5 inches long and between 11 and 12.5 ounces in weight. Baby is also sleeping about 14 hours a day according to the app, which honestly, baby must sleep when I'm sleeping, because when I'm awake, I always feel movement, which is super duper exciting. I've noticed small flutters ever since about 16 weeks. And I know depending on how many babies you've carried, some moms notice the movement a lot sooner. Some don't really notice it until they become stronger and a little bit more prominent. But I definitely noticed the first flutters around 16 weeks, but now it's full-blown movements, kicks, spins. I don't really know what's happening in there, but my husband can even put his hand on my belly and feel the movement. So that's super exciting. According to the app, baby is also developing taste buds and now can taste whatever I'm eating in the amniotic fluid, which kind of makes me a little bit more selective about the foods that I'm eating, maybe not so much spicy stuff. So some new updates for me. I am having a really hard time sleeping. Not that I'm not tired, I'm definitely tired, but my hips and my back feel really uncomfortable at night when it's time to go to bed. So I ordered a pregnancy pillow. I am so glad because it's really helping to relieve some of that pressure that I was feeling in my lower back, some of the discomfort that I've had in my legs, and I'm really, really glad that I went ahead and ordered it because it's making sleeping a lot easier for me this go round. I probably could have used it in previous pregnancies, but this time, I don't know, things are different. Probably because I'm older, I've gained weight a lot faster, you know, things are different this time around. So I've definitely needed this pregnancy pillow and I love it. It's giving me all the support that I need. My husband even hijacked it one night. The kids are always playing on it. It's super duper soft. The material kind of reminds me of velour. You guys remember velour tracksuits? Did I just date myself? That's fine. So it's kind of that material, which would be hot because I'm a hot sleeper, especially being pregnant, but we keep it really chilly in here, like 68 degrees, so I don't mind that it's kind of a warm material. The cover unzips, so it'll be really easy to wash when I need to, and it's giving me everything I need to sleep during the second trimester of this pregnancy. So love the pregnancy pillow. So another thing I've definitely noticed lately is I become winded very easily. I can feel it even while I'm talking. In this video, while I was putting my makeup on, like I had to take a break. I get super out of breath really easily. It kind of reminds me of when people describe low sugar or your blood pressure dropping as a result of diabetes. I don't know details about it, so that could be completely wrong, but that's what it feels like. So all of a sudden, even when I was putting on my makeup, I had to stop and take a break. There's a lot of movement right here right now. I had to stop what I was doing and kind of take a break to kind of catch my breath. It's like it's too much for my body, which is odd because I was standing in front of a mirror. So I've found that that's happening a lot more often lately, and honestly, it's probably a result of me not being very active this pregnancy. This is the first time that I haven't been exercising. I didn't exercise before becoming pregnant, to be honest. And this go round during my pregnancy, I've done absolutely zero intentional exercise. I walk because I have to, because where we live, I mean, that's how you get from place to place. But as far as like lifting weights, I used to jog. I don't do any of that right now. And I think my body is definitely reacting to that. So if I could give you any advice, if you plan on becoming pregnant or if you're newly pregnant, and if your doctor says it's safe, get active now. Your body will thank you for it, and labor will be so much easier. I'm gonna try really, really hard to at least start walking a few times a week, so we'll see how that goes. And a perfect example, yesterday I was bringing groceries upstairs. We live on a 3rd floor walk up, so there's no elevator, there's no garage, like there's 3 flights of stairs to get from where my car is to my apartment. So if we have groceries or anything to bring upstairs, I have a cart that I use to pack the stuff into the cart, and I have to drag it up 3 flights of stairs, which wasn't a big deal until July hit and I was super pregnant and it's very hot and my body is like, whoa, this is tough. It's a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. And of course, if my husband's home, he'll help, my kids help, but at the same time, you know, I'm the grown-up, I'm the one that's here, so I'm doing what I need to do, and it's definitely difficult on my body this time around. So please be active, try and be fit if you're gonna get pregnant. Another example, just yesterday I was taking my son to the dentist. It's about 2.5 blocks walk from our parking spot to the dental office, and by the time we got there I was super winded, I was sweaty, like it was a little embarrassing. I mean, the sweat, I can't help that, but as far as my body just being exhausted from walking, like we could do better. So I'm gonna do what I can to kind of improve my level of fitness between now and the end of my pregnancy. So remember last week when I was talking about how I had my emotions in check and it wasn't an issue for me being overly hormonal and emotional? Well, that proved to be a lie this week. I think I cried on 3 separate occasions, and every time it was over something trivial. I can only remember 2 specifics, but one time my daughter told a joke, and in the moment it was funny, but then later I was thinking about it, like kind of reflecting on the joke, which is another out of character weird thing for me to do, and I just started crying out of nowhere. So something that was meant to be funny ended up making me cry. And the second thing was a meme that I saw just 2 nights ago. I'll try and post it right here if I can. And I was just scrolling on Facebook, ran across this meme, and instantly started crying, like ugly cry, blubbering, lip shaking, crying. It was really, really weird. And for about 5 minutes, I was inconsolable. Like I could barely breathe. It's silly now, but at the time, that was a sad cry. I was really upset over that meme that I saw, which is funny. It just reminded me of a memory, nothing traumatic or anything, but it made me start crying uncontrollably. So what I said last week, just disregard that. Emotions definitely can fluctuate and change out of nowhere, and they did just that for me this week. I don't think during pregnancy it's something you can really control, especially that second one. It hit me out of nowhere, so that's kind of funny. So another change that's different from my first trimester, and I just noticed it really this week, is my appetite. In the morning, I wake up starving, and it's weird because obviously in the first trimester, I would wake up nauseous and food didn't sound good at all. I didn't want to have anything to do with food. So now in the morning, I drink my water, I drink my coffee, and even though my stomach is full from all the liquid, my body is still craving food. So that's interesting, like almost to the point where I'm a little shaky if I don't eat something right away, even if it's just something small, a piece of fruit, some toast, something like that. So that's definitely new. And in the evening, I'm really not very hungry. I kind of have to force myself to eat because honestly, I could just make a cup of tea and go to bed and I would be fine. But I know I need to provide nutrients for babies, so I don't skip dinner, I don't skip meals or anything like that, but I have noticed that I don't have much of an appetite in the evening. On the bright side, not being hungry means I can be a lot more selective with the foods that I'm eating. I'm not just grabbing the closest chocolate chip cookie that I can get my hand on, so that's a good thing. So like I mentioned last week, we do know the gender of the baby. We're not going to share it just yet. We do plan on sharing it and doing a cute little video. But I can share that the baby's name is going to start with an A, which if you know me personally, that's not going to come to a surprise for you. My husband and I both have A names, and all 4 of our kids right now, names begin with an A. So I guess that's not really sharing that much. But from here on out, I will refer to the baby as Baby A. I do have a name that I am so in love with, and my husband's kind of coming around to, so hopefully this will be the name that we decide on. In the past, I have named both of our girls, and my husband named both of our boys. So we'll see if we can kind of compromise this go round and see how it works out. Hopefully we can just agree, because this is the last baby and it would be great if both of us kind of agreed on the name and both like the first and middle name that we decide on this go round. All right, that about does it for the 21-week pregnancy update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or want to leave any comments, feel free to do so down below. And I will see you in the next video. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. I'd love for you to follow along with my 5th and final pregnancy and maybe share some other stuff in between. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So I'm editing, and it occurred to me that I did not show you my bump. So here we are at 21 weeks and 2 days from the side. And the front, other side, growing every single day.